Hello.
Hello.
So yeah, it looks like the reason why we had horrible spotty connection telephone last time was that OBS was updating our streaming software. Because when we finished the stream for the day, it went, hey, do you want to install this update? Do you want to update right now? Or do you want to bypass the newest version? Let's see. What?
I have Twitter installed on my phone.
Oh, is Twitter functional now?
I've got someone who. No, Twitch Global Live Dashboard. That's nice. I was just wondering, it's like not something I generally use, so I'm not even sure it's there. I have no idea. Because I would have hidden it because I didn't use it much.
Yeah. I need to see Godzilla's back. Okay. Yeah. There will not be a feed to Facebook today because today is the day that Facebook seems to be seriously down.
Yeah. Put it right here. There we go. I can't easily get knocked off of anything.
Or stepped on by a certain someone.
Yeah. But first,
Oh, goodness, chat.
oh yeah.
At least Restream's not down.
Shape and angle of the handle.
Do you need to see both handles?
Probably not. That would probably be just fine. Sarah.
Okay, cool.
That's what I was leading up to. I'm happy with those. Tool. Ew, I just picked it up by the gooey
Oh, yeah, that's the tool I just used.
I just picked it up and I just.
There needs to be a second one of those on the table. Oh yeah, you got the one I normally use. I recognize that tool.
Well, it'll be and so they both match. Now I have to cut the other one to match. Of course, I'm doing it on the side
Away from that.
that was clever. And what I'm doing is I'm trimming the other one so it fits. So I was doing it on the side with my slide, which is on the other side of this.
I should go turn on the light.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. Huh?
Again, we came out here with a. It's it's past. Yes, it's past equinox. We've got to remember to turn on the light before we come out here.
Yeah, and note it's got ears.
I know those are very ear-shaped handles.
They're ear shaped. And sometimes one will look better on one side than the other.
Yeah.
That's a thing. And if there's anybody out there, hello. Oh, and let there be light.
And now there's light. Of course, given the funkiness that is the internet today, I have no idea if anybody will be readily seeing this live.
Yeah. Oh no. But
Well, rather than talking
It's
to
there.
current people, we're talking to future people.
yeah.
Ow!
Be on.
Ow! Control the hit point first.
because we got an email saying things might not go through to Facebook today. It was down. It's
The rest of the tools are over here.
right now. Okay. Oh. Attached. It's the last step on this urn here.
Handles.
The handles.
Yes. And the difference between a handle and a lug is whether or not it's pierced.
Handle lugs are just solid.
Yes.
Handles
Are
are
Ooh.
pierced. Are pierced.
you can
Because
get
even
things
if it just
through.
had a hole in it, it'd still be pierced and it would be a handle because something could be put through it.
Yes.
Of course, the original was stone,
Yeah.
so
A bit different.
I know I'm gonna, after I get this up some more, I can take the lid off and it'll be a little easier. And here. And take this off. And he's formed a nice firm
Seal.
positive seal there. I'm just gonna set him down here for right now and put him back on.
Yeah. But at the moment, you need him not on.
And I don't need him not on. And make it easier, makes my life easier, because that way I can push from both sides to get a nice firm fit there. Where is the other,
What tool?
the goo pot?
The one right next to me?
No, the other one that was behind this one?
Yes. What I could do is I could take that other one and add fresh glue to it.
It's a nice consistency, but it's
Here's a lid. The lid on that one? What? Oh, the lid for it is there. Okay. I couldn't see it from this side.
yeah. It's kind of, might be a little thick. It's good thickness, but not necessarily for this application.
What that do?
You want it on the thicker side. Don't want it too runny, because otherwise go blue.
Yeah.
Up the
Tiny
side.
feline overlord? Yeah, she's sitting in the window. Right
She's in
over
the
there.
sunshine.
Oh, she's behind your head in this screenshot. On the screen. Yeah, she's the shadow on the other side of that.
She's the shadow, not in the night.
Nixie! Hi. Eyeballs. Big eyes, because she was staring into the
I take it
brightness.
YouTube is.
YouTube is definitely up.
Yes.
Well, we were watching it
I
inside
know,
not that
good.
long ago.
But no good.
Yes. YouTube is functional.
Oh, yeah.
Facebook is non-functional. Neither is Instagram.
And a couple other ones.
Yeah.
There's a whole list of them.
Yeah. And it's not just social media sites either.
Yeah.
Sounds like a corrupted master table
Yeah.
of
Okay.
the internet
Yeah. And anybody using older code
is going to
is
be
hit
hit
by it.
more. Yeah.
So
Come on, people,
don't
get with the
use
program.
legacy software. And now there we go.
Functionality of Unix will end. in
2038.
Yes, a mere 17 years.
And that's because it will have used up
All the binary code fields
yeah.
for dates. It has no. It can't handle numbers past that.
You know, it's just kind of one of those. It's
I
nothing.
find it funny.
Yeah. Used to know someone who played around with Unix. Years and years and years.
Oh, no.
Is there
I was-
something on the screen?
No, I was looking at spines.
That was the little one. I heard it go.
Oh yes.
I went like that, and it's kind of like, oh,
It
That
went
was enough.
slick.
it went split onto the floor. I'm good at that, making things go split onto the floor. Oh, let's put the flooring in here. I said one of them, something that we wouldn't destroy too
Quickly.
I didn't want to put in ceramic tile.
I know. I think
The flooring
that's,
thing that gets slick.
yes, this flooring gets slick enough when we're cleaning it. Not to mention, oh goodness, the heat sink that would be during winter. Oh, just oh.
All the weight it would put on
Yeah, also the weight would be very bad for this floor.
for the structure underneath.
Yeah. Because this is not a
Tile's
heavy
heavy.
room.
Tile's heavy.
Oh, she got too warm.
She's up on the back of the chair.
Well, if
You
you
can.
if you rotate the chair, yes, what I can do is I can rotate cat count. Angle it. Come on. There we go. Cat sprawl.
Yeah.
Yes, Nix, that's the hazards of being a dark-colored kitty sitting in a sunny window.
And it was already over 70 when we came out here.
Yeah. It's hit 80 on that one over there, and yeah, it's reading 80 on both.
I don't think it was really that. It was quite that. Well, it's a light shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's squeeze it into place.
Actually, they look even.
And also, that's the height and everything.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've had a lot of placement
Marks.
marks on it,
And I'm like,
so it should
Actually, it looks really good. Because initially it's like, sometimes it's like, crap.
You know, how often do they always, even if you have it marked,
Yeah.
yada, yada, yada. But this is, these are just lugs, so.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, I'd have to get up and move to see if they're
They are.
perpendicular.
They're perpendicular. Because it didn't take the lid off before, because it has the point. And the other way of doing that would be like a ruler or something, so you just put it straight across.
Or stick.
I don't know what that is from, but it's oak.
It came out of the desk. It's part of the desk that popped free of being part of the desk.
Let's see. Yeah, that looks. That's.
Because I'm like, hey, look, there's a stick in this drawer. Oh, the stick was part of the drawer. Oh well. The stick is now tool.
So today my phone is making different noises. Different programs seem to be, things are going through different channels.
Yeah. I mean, if this was an attempt to destroy communication, they didn't hit enough channels.
They don't want it.
Yeah, they did.
Just get it.
The fact that Christopher knows the was downdetector.com.
Yeah.
And that's a cool app. Another
It
cool,
is.
cool site.
The thing might be over here. Ah, it's over here. The one I'm looking for.
The fact that Nix is just going for a ride and spinning back and forth. And just cheerfully watching things out the windows as you spin her around.
I'd like to sit in the back of the chair too.
Yes.
If I forget she was there and I stretch
Oh, and back the kitty.
and she kind of like, oh, you're petting me now. Good.
Oh, I have a hand now.
Yeah, I may or may not get that hand back. the chair was better because she didn't reach out and press random keys on the keyboard. After a while, I don't think what she was pressing was very random.
She knew which keys would
It
cause
was
the
one
most
of those
effective
Windows
reaction.
shortcut keys.
Oh, yeah, there's the one towards the bottom of the keyboard. Yes.
Yes.
That we never use. But apparently that cat did.
It's
Was that a sign that you'd been on the machine long enough?
and it's kind of that was rude. I was reading that page, or bring up another program, change the page, name it. And it was like, yeah. She didn't type messages. She would change pages or page up or page down. Or,
Oh yeah, the page up, page down buttons. Which, if you hit the space bar at the right time, it pages down too.
yes, yes, it does. I should sit on that.
Be
Only
able
when
to
there was
sit.
nobody else was in the room.
Yeah. This one cannot be seen being cute.
Being like certain other old man bangle being cute.
Meh.
It's kind of full of me.
Can you reach the spray bottle? Hey, Nix, are you comfortable? Except Anara would loaf. Nix just becomes an antimassacre across the top of the chair. Wraps around
Here.
it.
Spray my hand. That one. Good. So I can.
Ah, smooth. Speaking of which,
Smoothie
you know,
fingers.
I'm gonna need to put something over the back of this chair because the peeling vinyl, my braid's catching on it.
But your hair is thin.
I don't have a hair twisty out here. That would actually be a clever thing to do, is have one of the hair twists out
It
here.
would be. We have enough of them.
We do. We have enough of them. There's just not one out here.
But yeah, that would be because you don't want to use one of the stick tools that clutch on
Yeah,
it in your hair.
no,
That would
and
be icky.
also they're rough and they catch. And it'd be unpleasant, which is what I'm trying to avoid with not having my hair stick to the chair. Ow. Stabbed myself with the tool. Ow.
Trying to make this look very stone and blotch,
Yeah.
and it's clay.
Yes. Got it. Hey, Nix. Yes, because Nix is the true star. Oh, yes. There she is, yeah, just hanging over the back.
Yeah.
Just a little further down. There we go. She seems to, I think, like swinging back and forth on the back of the chair there.
Silly beast.
She do that on my desk chair inside until she got too big.
She doesn't like mine because it's not big enough to sit on.
No. Yours and Christopher's are more that gamer chair style.
It's a comfy chair. That's all
Yes.
that matters.
It's the right scale for the humans in this house.
Yes. So humans in this house are we.
Yes.
We're small.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that so many things out there are built for a different scale.
And it makes it easy for somebody else to be the tallest person in the house.
Yes.
Right now, Christopher's the tallest one in the house.
At a whole 5'4". I mean, maybe it's 5'5". Maybe under the curls. It's hard to tell exactly. Yeah. There. Needed a different angle.
Different point of view.
Yep.
Sometimes it is beneficial to have a different point of view. Okay. And now,
That goes back
the
over
lid
there.
back on. And he's done.
Yay! That's gonna go a long way towards filling that download
You want to see more.
when it's finished drawing. So at the moment it is Still leather hard?
Still just past leather hard. I don't want this sitting on the shelf by itself. I want it to stay. This clay stays workable for a very long time.
Yeah. Until it's nearly bone dry. It will still be malleable.
And miss you. We'll go back over here. And now back to Godzillas.
Back to the neat.
Oh dear.
What? Oh! Well, crud.
Oh, and then the clay can always do this.
Zoom out. I'm sorry, back.
Yeah, look. It was a perfectly intact panel. And as it dried,
It was something very unfriendly.
something that this clay does sometimes. Did handle. Now I have this lump of slab here. Put you back there. Move the handles over. There we go. I have 2 bags of handles. It's better to notice it now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of a nuisance, but it happens. It's something that this clay is really prone to. Is you'll have handles that just fail. They'll just crack. And with all the other ornery behavior it's been exhibiting as of late, I'm not terribly
We have more clay. It'll be the delivery is going to be another week or two. 2 to 3 weeks still.
probably 2 to 3 weeks. I could be wrong, but I would bet more on the 3. Just the way things
Yeah.
go sometimes. It comes all the way from Southern California.
Yeah, it's got quite a
And it
trip
has to
get
go
here.
to Portland.
At least you know it's straight line transit.
Yeah. There we go. No one will ever know the difference. Don't worry, no one's watching. But yeah. Never get so attached to a piece. Before it's finished, always something can happen to it. Because that's just the nature of clay. It's a very earthy subject. Just like that bastard over there sitting on the wheel.
Yeah, which you're gonna have to rethrow.
That one's gonna become a flower pot. I'll give you some bigger pots for our house plants.
There we go.
That's
sorry,
if it
just-
survives the firing. You never know.
Yeah. And then you can still have to drill a hole. Refine that bottom edge and drill a hole in the bottom if you're gonna use it for plants.
It already has a slit hole in the bottom,
Ah,
so it's not that big of a deal.
I want that tool. This tool.
Do it over again once we get the fresh batch of clay. Clay that's usually friendly has been really ornery.
The entire time that we've used that batch, it was just
It
not
was,
a
it
great
was a
batch.
bad batch of clay. And it's been getting worse and worse. sharp, but it doesn't have to be perfectly round.
Catherine's ouch. This is probably the split handle. Oh, fudge.
Yeah.
Do not break off spines. Come on, stay adhered. That's why I spread you down. Play nice.
Under here. Because when I uncovered it, I saw the split.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Hello, Mr. Godzilla. It's your turn. For a little cosmetic surgery.
Gotta get a tail job.
Yeah. Yes, this funny growth around his middle.
Gotta take away his tutu first.
Yep.
Right on making the spines big enough to be very Godzilla, small enough so they don't become so much of a break hazard. These. And oh, off the inside.
Yeah, forget to do the inside. That doesn't happen too often.
No.
It's happened once or twice.
Yes.
It's,
It's a time or two that you've gone in there with what, an X-Acto knife
it chips
and chipped some of the worst of the scratchiness off the inside.
There's one more.
Ow!
Don't worry. Neither of us noticed until after the glaze fire.
Oh, I know. Yeah, not friendly. Not nice.
Person who bought it didn't care.
Nope. I think it was an octopus, and they liked the expression on that particular octopus.
Yeah. So when I saw these Godzillas, they were getting their skirts attached. The necks.
Yeah.
They look like skirts.
Yeah.
At this point, especially. Not so much after they're done.
Yeah. Once Tokyo is visible. What?
His hand was a little mushed. I went down, fixed it. It got mushed into the one next to it. It got flattened. It's here that we fix the hand.
Oh yeah, I was like, hand. I should check the hands. Yeah, this one's got a mushed knuckle.
Yeah.
Well, the hands are close to the attachment point, so it makes sense. I guess she's cooled off enough.
What's making this noise? We're now live on YouTube.
Ah, it took
I've
that.
gotten that one twice.
All right then.
Twitter is apparently up because I just somebody commented on Twitter.
Okay. Apparently she's cooled down enough to go for a second heat soak there.
Should I open the window?
We could definitely open the window. Do you need a hand?
Pleasant. It's not necessary. There's something in the way.
It doesn't go all the way in. It just doesn't.
Set to stay. Do not roll from playdead. And the thing to turn it on.
You actually just have to hit the power button on it because the blinds cover the sensor.
Ah, found it. Airflow. No.
You hit the speed button to turn it on.
Mode. Oh, if I can actually. No, it's
Here.
doesn't like me. Well, if say which button that is, top, bottom, middle, or
I
would
couldn't.
have helped.
I couldn't remember which order they were in. I just knew that it had to be the speed button.
There we go. So press the power button. What power button?
No, it doesn't have a button like
I know.
power.
That's what it should be. But the fans end this. See,
So now, if
is
Okay,
it
both of us
on
are-
exhaust?
it is on exhaust.
Okay, good, because I wasn't feeling it over here, so.
Yeah, there's almost no jittering green bump from the fan.
Yes. Probably could shut that other window.
Oh, yeah.
Big old yeah. Put that one there. That's big Cordelia. It's not wait, it's just.
It's not necessary.
Oh, we could have the
What?
check. That makes sense.
Unfortunately, that is the max size for the font.
Mm-hmm. But just same thing. Picture isn't necessary.
No. I'll get up and do it just as soon as I finish this one spline.
It's making quite interesting switching business.
Just finish the last of the spline on this one. Since they're so small, they're drying out real quick.
Well, yeah, because it's warm out there.
Yes.
No time for ducking.
Which includes closing the photo.
little roughed up.
This one's fine.
I always try to remember to I just the lids, so also when you finish them because that's what they sit on.
There. Might as well just wait a few seconds and do the spines on that one next. What? This. Also, before I forget, that one may have had problems. Ah! Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you still had your hand on it.
I went like that just then you did it and it
Oh,
There we go.
you got your cheek mushed.
yeah, one seemed to be suffering from mushy. Small ones are starting to really come up.
No, let's spray plants. You want the spray bottle and spray them back down some?
Yeah, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
Might want to do the smaller ones next. Because they have, well,
Less
less.
mass.
Go.
Oh, that's not a Godzilla.
No, that isn't. But on the other ones, I would have to move everything out of the way to get to the
Yeah.
octopus. Stamp prints models.
That was a weird sound, Cat. She loves the fact that the planks for those shells don't go all the way across. They don't fill up the shelf space.
That's her version of a cat tree.
Yep. No. Oh, that's a smiley face. That's not an octopus eye. Trying to pick out the little ring stamps for you. I'm not sure which size is going to be the right size. There.
Okay. The stamps. We make the stamps from bits of clay. And then we stamp the clay with the stamps.
And then now you're going to hang out up there next.
Into your box.
After all, she's chewing.
Supposed to taste the same.
Yeah. How many of the small ones up there? How many small ones up there with handles are there?
I think there's 2.
Okay.
Yes.
What I can do is now that this one has its back spine, I can trade positions with one of those.
Yeah.
They're sculpted, but it's
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
Oh, and the smallest one actually has little proto spines. Work on that one next.
Little handle, where are you? It's little, but it's okay. More to go into these.
I'm sorry. It's just
No,
then
so-
the tip of one of the things that I just cut popped off. It's, meh.
Yeah,
I've got to fill in the space between the next one again. Because you use them to spray those guys down over there.
Straight. Station. And
Not drop the handle. Oh, you're putting the
Yeah.
You're doing the starts again. Last several batches we didn't.
I know, but I
Okay.
decided to do it this time. So it's not down. That's it.
Stay on, you stupid little spine.
It's over.
It popped off as I was trying to shape it.
That's not very different now. He's a haircut. Amanda.
Oh, hey.
Wasn't my hair because it wasn't the right color.
Fingers okay. Okay. You're one that needs to get teeth. Correct. Cool. There it is. It's a tiny. Good job. It's much better. We got some drawing. Sorry, for Godzilla. There we go.
This one. Yes.
What?
It's this one. At least for this one.
Yeah, that's why I just brought over all 4 different sizes. Because they're like, I don't know. All is good. Pig is fine. You have teeth, buddy.
It's not going to check his food. His teeth.
I was like, gee, that was small, that one. I was like, gee, I wonder how I missed getting the teeth on that one.
And he's done. Right.
That's the guy with the handle strips.
Come on. Oh, cool. This one's tall, so I can't go in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Always makes it a little awkward. And my fingers aren't long enough. Which means yours wouldn't be either.
No, because my fingers are shorter than yours.
That's still nice.
Mind you, my hands are more bendy than yours. There's times where I can get mine into smaller spaces.
So you don't have the same muscle development.
No, because
Limits the
Yeah.
dexterity, honestly. Is what that really is.
yeah, there's nothing wrong with her hands and being. It's just that they're more heavily muscled, and you trade the strength score for. You're trading strength for dex.
Yeah. Which is kind of interesting, really.
It's like when it comes to texture on things.
Like,
And
trying
your
to feel the
fingers-
texture on some of that fabric.
And your fingers leave crumbles behind.
was letting it dry so I could come back and do it, Sarah. You have other things to be working on.
Okay, well, they shouldn't be all the way back there. It's going to dry too quickly to get the crumples off back there.
I'm doing these because I was starting to, I could do the handles faster than you could do that.
Yes. Spines are slow. Oh, she must be laying down in her box.
Yeah.
Yes, I can see one ear tip from here.
The texture is so, it's probably the hardest for me to keep a hold of.
But it's to keep grabbed onto
Because, yeah, it has so little
texture.
texture to it. Including those scraps of soap, which weren't, particularly smooth.
Mm-hmm. Because pant legs are more convenient than towels.
Also different texture.
Yeah.
This won't necessarily get as much of it off my fingers.
Mm.
It leaves tracks because it's terry cloth.
Suppose that's another thing just affected by skin texture, because I find that the pant leg texture isn't as good as the terry cloth.
Depends on how it sticks to the skin. The skin might have more texture or less texture. It's harder,
Yeah.
more callous.
Yes. And it's polished callus.
Like it's rubbed on 60
Sandpaper.
grit sandpaper on a regular basis.
Yes. Spine in that direction, please. these Godzillas produce the most crumbs.
Oh, yeah. Look at the texture. And the details and all the little
Yeah.
details on it. No, I mean,
Yeah.
yes, let's see. Get a short reprieve. Some little ones way in the back.
Yeah,
The
'cause
little ones behind the big ones.
Maybe where the first ones to go into the bag?
Because they put these in the bag with the other big ones. So they're a little more matched. Size there. There. This one's good. Go. Work. Score. Score the handle. Yes, sound effects.
You always go doop doop when you're doing the scrapes.
Yes, that's right. The sound effects.
This one. Maximum number of switching back and forth with sinking tools.
Plays. Telephone smoothing. 75% of the weight of the cut will be on the top half of the handle. So we want to make sure that's good and secure attachment. Or anything with a handle.
Checking. True. The handle. The pupils, right? Yep. I've got some. Next one. do need a spray bath for your hands again.
Because I don't want them wet.
Yeah.
This is where your fingers are probably the best burnishing tool. Just need to be a little bit firmer. Let's put the arches. Why'd you throw children?
You're one to talk. Your fingers are fine.
No eyebrows. Wriggle. And lower eyebrows.
Yeah.
It just squidges around if you try to do it right way. And then they can become a little malformed. This one with its mouth on the eyebrows.
Did he have mismatched eyeballs?
Looked like he bumped into his neighbor there with an eyeball. Make it Randy. Get the eyeball straight again. I know. Pretty bad. Hmm. Poor thing.
Maybe next for handles for these, what I should do is I should make the handles really long.
I don't know.
Because that would give the basis for the spine ridge.
Yeah, I think the spine ridge might be taller. Yeah, it would.
Well, a basis, not the whole thing.
Well, maybe next we make some.
Material. Most particularly for the minis, which their spines are
No, it is.
so minimalistic. Well, it's the first time we've done minis.
Yeah. Often going to be making 15 all at once?
I have no idea. I'm not going to.
Likely say. Not likely to happen. I don't. People want to make Sarah. You want to torture her? No. That's it.
If you still want to eat up some time after you finish the octopi there, there's also a couple of cat face head starts. There.
You're such peaches.
So those things is like, what I need is the piece of clay the size of maybe about a quarter of a pea. It needs to go in that little dip right there. And a hammer. Experimenting with different. Since I have so many opportunities, experimenting with different methods of carving the spines. I'm like, well, that one had promise, but wasn't. There's issues with it right there. What if I try it this way next time? Ow.
There's not going to be one true way of doing it anyway. So.
No. I'm just trying to find
Like with everything else,
trying to find the way that works best for me, okay?
Yeah. Also keeps it a little more interesting. Don't do it identically.
I haven't come up with a way yet that is sufficiently low enough in issues.
Yep. This part. Bam. This one. Mark you. This one's mark you. The finger mark you. Then we have to have the septic tank. There's all sorts of
Great.
bottom.
Lots of sediment, they called it.
Yes.
Sediment. Yeah. Gee, I have no idea how that could have gotten there. None whatsoever.
Wow. This is like,
That's interesting.
I wonder why that's there. It's like, could be from the clay. So no matter what you do, something's going to get into the brain. Also, like washing towels, washing clothes, they're covered in clay. how I should try to be careful. Maybe a little bit.
Goal is just to be careful and keep it down to a minimum, so it doesn't silt up the drains like it did in that one high school.
Yeah, they were washing, laying down the drain. It blocked up the pipe, made the pipe very solid. They had to rip out a section of pipe. So, yeah. That wasn't very clever on their part.
After that, there was no more clay washing down the drain at the high school, right?
You know, then they got the proper traps, and they were, I think they were made to ensure that never happened again.
Is that building was shared between the art department and some home ec.
So during the winter, there was no power or water to that building.
Oh, no power. I think they cut off the powers. Well,
There's something that happened, and for about a month there was no power.
Oh, so it's cold.
No, they had
and
to
dark.
turn off the heat. They had to, most of those rooms had a lot of windows.
Yeah.
And, well, they were able to run temporary power. And what we had was a space heater.
Well, I'm glad there was
In the
some.
ceramics room.
Oh, the most heat sinky class
Yeah.
of them all.
Could run that. You couldn't run that when you're running the kiln.
No. No, because you
Then
pop
they
all
got
sorts of breakers.
They got electricity. But we ended up with no water in the heat.
Oh.
One winter
Oh.
or early spring. It was awful. It was really cold there. I had 2 classes in there.
Uh-huh.
It was freshman or something, freshman, sophomore, something like that. Well, they've since rebuilt the whole high school, so
Yeah.
the computers so why?
Yeah.
None of the buildings were that one, because it was built in a hurry. Because there was a big housing boom in that area.
Which very quickly overstripped the capacity of the pre-existing schools.
Well, yeah, considering before that Dublin didn't have a high school. All the students they went to Amador High in Pleasanton, next city over.
That seems
There was no bus service, no public buses, so they must have had school buses up that way. Must have, because that's a good 8 miles.
that is not a feasible walking distance.
I used to do that occasionally. It would take like well over an hour. And there was also no sidewalk.
Yeah.
Because at that point, all the popular was the cow pasture. Until you got up to that Safeway. No way where you turn to go to. Actually,
Can you use landmarks that are still there in describing it?
turn and go to the fairgrounds.
Fairgrounds. There we go.
That's what it's called. Yeah. That's where there was sidewalk. So, that was a lot of walking with no sidewalks. So they had to have school buses. So that was the nearest high school. Which is why even for decades after, those 2 high schools shared some services, which was kind of odd.
At least they were in the same county? Pleasanton and Dublin are in the same county.
Yes. Dublin's no, not in the same county.
But Dublin and San Ramon still to this day share services.
Yes. No, not in the same county.
That must be a bit of a paperwork issue.
Probably wouldn't be able to do that now. They did that.
It's
so long ago.
It's grandfathered in.
It was Dublin Center Main Services District. In other words, water,
Yes.
probably water and sewer. That was back when neither one of them were very big. Because the St. Patty's Day parade used to go in December and go down on Boston and end up where the old Safeway. I'm not sure you remember it.
Nope.
It was a grocery store and shopping center. It was down once you got to the end of Old Cost, it was on one side.
Yeah, I can't even.
Across the street from where there was a shopping center. The shopping center was on the other side of the street. Way long time ago.
The thing is,
I remember going to that, having my aunt take us to that. Oh, she lived in no.
the thing is we moved out of Dublin sufficiently ago for me, given comparative length. Yeah. Which means it was more than half my life ago. I don't have a strong geographic imprint of where things were in that city. Also, when I was a kid, you just didn't do the walking around the town like that anymore. Oh yeah, where this was, and it was near that, and like, nope, don't remember. See if it seems to be more stable.
System up to all. Sorry, it's not that.
No. So when it comes to the octopus, all the tentacles and suckers get drawn, painted. After the fact. Little chunk of clay come out from that. Oh, nope, don't see. Out. There we go. I'm looking at hand tools. Yeah, but clay is high in something. It's one of the reasons why you get to breathe clay dust. I'm not sure about, how dangerous kilns were. Pottery is, though. We're talking about those giant coal-fired bottle kilns.
Oh, I know. They have on-site doctors.
Yeah, so about that. Not only did you have, like, silicosis, which is the slow onset of building up clay in your lungs, which is the reason why we
probably really didn't even care or track that.
No, they didn't.
Honestly.
But you had the heat prostration from the temperatures going in and out of the kiln.
Yeah, they had a lot of heart attacks.
And there's, like heavy things of clay falling on you.
Being trapped in a kiln.
Being trapped in
There's nothing left.
Yeah, that was
Maybe a little ash.
Makes
a good impression.
Bone china.
No, where did they get bone china?
Bone china really does include bone.
Well, most of the time it was human bone.
Yeah. It was a way of making money off your dead relatives. Really rather gruesome.
Nice.
Oh, that didn't have to pay for a funeral anymore.
Yeah.
That's better for spines. Take that spine, fold it into that one. There we go.
Something worth to pray from or something. For nefarious reasons.
Like med school. Yeah. Long before the era of donating your remains to science was when we were first studying anatomy. And yet at times it was illegal to acquire dead bodies for dissection. More than half the way down with this set of spikes.
This one and one more. This done before you're even. Should, no, do we?
Yeah. You're not wrong.
What's underneath there?
There is absolutely nothing quick about Godzilla. What do you think about,
Reason for the price of the Godzillas.
Yeah.
No, I mean, because
There's entire rhytons that have finished as much sculpting as just going to the fins.
this is the fourth octopus I've done.
I've done.
And I also did a handle on one of the Godzillas.
Yes. I have done 2 of these during that time.
Yeah. That's what I mean, is, yeah, as a comparison,
Yeah.
yeah, so it's kind of like, yeah.
Time? Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah. That's behind me.
Yeah.
Probably time to have symptoms.
Yeah. Oh, finished.
Well,
Well,
this
this
one
one
I
would be
get the, all the handles on. How's that?
okay. That sounds
That
like
would, that would be a good,
that would be a good stopping point to call.
yes. So I have one more of these, and I think there's 2 or 3 more. I think there's at least 3 more
Godzillas.
Yeah.
And I think I'm done with all the small Godzillas. Because there was only 2 of the little guys. Yeah, they're both over there.
Well, there's 2 mediums and a small. One's behind.
Yeah. I'm finished. The last of the non-large ones. How's that?
Hopefully we'll hit journal.
The small ones, they have
It's
one
no
set-
less work,
no.
but you're smaller.
Yeah. This latest methodology for making the spine seems to be a little quicker and a little more stable and sturdy.
Good.
Possibly a little bit faster than the first one. Poke it out from the inside of one of the spine openings there. This latest one is to build a giant lug and then I do piercings. So that it's not trying to rejoin these sides of spikes.
Sometimes it's just the easiest and mistake to put it on my lap too.
Yeah.
So sorry guys.
Just taking it out of range. You can't sit. Especially with the octopus.
Yeah. Because there is a really easy way of having it upright and still torque on it.
We need to be changing into something without clay on it when we go inside.
Actually, not that much of it's sticking though.
Oh, okay. So it's just powder.
powdering off. See,
Oh yeah. It's just the amount of hand rubbing there is like, how much of that is sticking to you?
actually not that much.
Well, yeah, because most of it's soft, crumbly stuff. It's not like dew.
Yeah.
Unlike when you're attaching body parts where you do massive quantities of dew.
This is the smoothing down process too. Where you want your finger to be more or less, you know,
Clean?
smooth.
Yes.
I wouldn't say that they're clean. Just this.
do this last one. Put the big spine on, do the piercings, cut the layouts, and then I split it into the 2 rows that it needs to have.
But the place for it.
This piece, at least.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't sarcasm.
This method seems to, it keeps the spikes thicker for longer so they don't dry out and try to pop off on me. Going down.
She's feeling small.
Feeling a bit low. Needed to get my eye line lower because I realized I was starting to crick my neck. I was getting down towards the base of the tail.
I was so outnumbered. Of course, I did person, but it was. And that's not really a change either.
No.
I'm just becoming more outnumbered.
Christopher and I being more or less mildly nearsighted may eventually switch over and become farsighted.
I'm not that close to being normal.
Yeah, I have like a 3.25 and a 3.5. It's not like I have one that's like half or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Where you
what
can
it's
get
not.
away with not having any corrective lenses. It's disgusting. People who don't have to have any corrective lenses. I enjoy my contacts. I am sorry that your vision is not amenable to having contacts.
Well, the difference that might actually be worth it.
Yeah. Come along, Godzilla. There we go. 3, 6. Now have 6 completed Godzilla.
Yay. 6 out of how many? Nine to go?
No, I think there's actually still 10. Not up there! Not up there, because there's the ones in the bag.
Yes, I know. It's just been.
I think there's still 5 in progress in there. Yes. 2 of the 5 are finished sculpted in there. Yeah, hush up. Ow. Ow. Stiff. Ugh. Oh, this one's got moldy in a spot.
Must be good play. It's a sign of good play because moldy.
It's moldy. Okay, there's only one more with the handle. Actually, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do the other one with the handle because this one is the one that I've already got the blank on the back. The spike blank. Ugh. Your fingers okay? Yeah, your fingers are okay.
My fingers are fine.
Not your fingers, his fingers.
He doesn't care about me. Jeez.
Works so well. What I'll do is I'll take this one and make it thicker so I can do that same technique again. That was less effort. It was more efficient. It's the bat wobble. That's what's making that sound. Tink, 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 tink. I know, it's bugging me as well, okay?
Tink, tink, tink. Sending messages to his brother.
Godzilla speaks in Morse code.
That's what I hear right now. Yay.
It's one of the bat pins rattling. Because I'm like,
Because
what
it's metal,
is
metal,
it?
it's not wood.
yeah, because it's not the bat making that sound, but it's when I'm touching the bat that it happens.
Yeah, I also can see this.
You can see the rattly
I
that
can see the rattle.
I can tell that it's happening on the far side of it from the ends. Achieved. Rattle. Wasn't doing that earlier. Nope, it's not that one. Ha! It's you. There. Ha! Fixed it. It's no longer rattling.
You silenced Godzilla.
I took away his power of Morse code. Going up. Using the height variance on the chair to my benefit. Because this chair will do that. That chair doesn't do that. It goes up. It no longer like it stays up. It stays up because it does not it'll go down. Oh no, that was
It's not going to do me good if it's that low.
I lowered it the other day because I was working on Godzilla and I need to have my eyeline lowered. Otherwise I'm doing this bit. It's bad ergonomics. Exploded flashing on this side. Exploding? Yes. It was the first. I know. Wrong IP. It's not chest, it's back. Well, since it was closing in on 80 out there, it changed into a t-shirt. Looked down and went, oh yeah, this is where the cat is carrying off the baby alien.
Because cats do that.
Yep.
That's a orange.
Yes. I see a hind foot.
Yep. And an ear.
You cleaning there, Nix? Nixie. Hi. Just the eyes popped up over the edge. What? Okay, go do what now? What's your issue here? That chunk out. And now I know I also need to do this. Do that this part earlier on. Seconds. Sponge. Yes. Creating that illusion that it's actually two sets of ridges. While still having the strength of it actually being one pierced set, one pierced ridge. Flashing, let's create that too. Despite its name, we never do banding if banding will do it.
You have to have a brush. lot of time doing it, but I guess you might as well just
Do it by hand. Do it without the aid of a spinny.
I have no problems doing it without the aid of a spinny. It takes practice.
Yeah, because how long have you been doing it?
Fun time. And this is where she tries to point out how old ancient.
Well, at this point, the business is 17 years old.
Next 4th of July.
Yes.
It will be, we will open to our 19th new business. Another reason wonderful that you
Yes. Nope, there was out. A little piece of clay that is where it shouldn't be. It's just sitting there. It's generally referred to as a booger. It's not supposed to be there.
It's not nice.
The density of small children. Youngest brothers, does it? Run your words together. It's not nice. Is you shouldn't do. That's not nice. But he always is snot nice. He's like, no, snot not nice.
Snot's not nice. Which
That's right, snot nice. Ah!
never failed to fall for that.
No, he didn't.
4 years. What do you want from a bard? Just yes. What did I just call him, Sarah? Bard. Yeah, but best fifth.
Best fifth character in any four character party.
And it's
It's
class.
a bard. Pouring directly out of what was it, the 3rd edition rulebook?
Something like that. I remember where it
It was
came from.
It was out of one of the rule books.
Yeah, but I don't remember which one.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Oh, it was hilarious. But yeah, Colin was definitely bard. Christopher was definitely what, Mortificer?
Mortificer. Everything for mass weapons.
Well, that doesn't narrow down class. Yeah, but I naturally gravitate to blunt instruments, don't I?
Yes.
As I said, that doesn't define a class.
Okay.
Because
A ranger, more generic type of thing. Use any kind of
Use whatever's available. Well, has an animal companion?
that's why I said,
I do play rangers fairly often.
and she uses what? Hand to hand? Medicine?
Swords,
Swords.
not a blunt instrument.
Only because she has swords. But it doesn't.
Yeah, she has, those, like the pens with multiple colors? Yeah, swords.
Swords.
What are we fighting today? Oh, one of those? Okay, best sword. Pick that one.
There we go.
Which is funny, because when it comes to first characters I ever played, Christopher played a ranger, and I had the mage. Oh, that was the last octopus. See how far you can get before you finish the handles? See if I can
Yeah.
finish one more of these guys.
Okay, and I'm done with these. I'll put them right right here.
Yeah. The only issue with small stamps made out of
Play.
clay is that once they're clay colored, there really is no telling them apart from
They're
scraps
your
of
basic clay color. Now to get ready for YouTube. Just Godzilla. So I know what's
And there's always that point where you just start pulling off what seems to be more clay than it seems like it should be. Switch tools again.
about the surface.
Yes. The method that I used last time, for that last set of spikes, worked again even more smoothly the second time. So kind of like, yay! Oh,
It's like an old dinosaur.
tank? What to say though? Never actually watched a Godzilla movie.
Not all. I've watched bits and pieces here and there.
Yeah. It's like when we got asked to do that Wonder Woman inspired piece. Just went to the matinee.
We're the only ones there.
Goodness. And this was years before, social distancing, but we were the only ones in the theater. Which means we could talk and not bother anyone.
It was such a high fuss theater. Their screen was
The
painted
wall was painted white. This is what they used as a screen. Yes.
Yeah. It's really too bad. It looks like it must have been pretty at one point.
Because
It was a
had been
classical theater. And it had been turned into a 6-screen cinema. Which is kind of like, here are bits and pieces of what it
you
used
could
to be.
see the shadows of its former self.
And half the seating was taped off, like there was like a leak or something.
I know, that I found kind of disturbing.
Didn't look like it'd been ripped off anytime recently either.
No,
It's kind of
I'm not sure I want to know more. But yeah, it was a lot of the seats too. It's like, this is the
And it had the YouTube ads at the beginning. It was funny.
I know, that was a thing.
It's good. I see these ads on YouTube.
I know, it's like, this is just,
That's slightly class, guys.
yeah.
Just class.
Hey, you expect to see ads for other movies. You expect to see ads straight off of YouTube.
There. I need the right size.
Maybe.
I think you'd be better. They're chunkier. These are big right now.
Yes, yes. What? Oh, what? Because it's going to break into Christmas music?
That's not the right season.
No.
Oh, plus that could be,
Yeah, wait.
right.
No, don't.
Can't do it.
Yeah. That sounded like backup sound. Me.
Well, Sarah, where's the tail attachment?
It's butt.
Me. It's like, because it is backwards. Oh, dear. What happens if we do something too many hours at a time?
What did you tell me about? We've only been doing it for 3.5 hours.
Just today?
Today. Yeah, just today. So the stream's been going for about 2 hours. Yay. This method seems to be a little bit faster too.
Do it faster.
Godzilla's like 1 part gorilla, 1 part stegosaurus.
Yeah. I'm puppet. How you doing, sir? TV, does this look like a hand puppet to anybody? Faster, spines. I can tell it's a very concentrated task when it all sight. Mr. What? Mr. Godzilla. Well, it's not. This is Godzilla.
I've never been sure about the gender of Godzilla. I'm sure it states in something else. In the lore.
I always thought Godzilla was male. So.
Mothra's female. Heard about that, but yeah.
So, if anybody has
What gender is Godzilla?
yes, put it in the comments below. Which do you think Godzilla is, male or female or neuter?
Or is it or is it like frogs? So it could be either. Depending on what's needed in the population. And put you on Jurassic Park for that.
Comments below. Is Godzilla male or female or other? Yes. Or non-binary? Because that's also
Yes.
like an answer, a viable
Yeah.
answer.
Switch tools.
I have to upload the link to Facebook and Facebook is back up.
Yeah.
And it would be okay. Have them people on Facebook weigh in. Is Godzilla male or female?
What is
or
the
other?
gender of Godzilla?
Yes.
Or does it depend on the movie?
Yeah.
Yes. We're having a chat now. This one's got the high ground. There, this one's done. Yay! Except for this one bent spine. There.
Ugh. That sounds uncomfortable.
Number 7.
Lucky number 7.
I hope none of them are unlucky.
Leave the ground.
Oh, don't even joke about that. Ugh. There's only 2 more in there that need handles. Ugh. Brush stuff out of the way. It's good. Smooth down.
Yeah.
What's the matter, Nick? It's starting to cool down out here. It's gone from a high of 81 at one point to down to like 74.
That's good. Poor kitty. The hits and tail. Sounds painful. Both have things cut off of there.
Some scratching on, making Godzilla texture. Because Godzilla has very tree trunk kind of texture to the skin. Fingers okay. Kind of whoosh. Correct that.
And one more.
There's 2 more.
I was hot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry to
Yeah.
ruin your hope. Bet you there's birds. Yeah, I can hear them there.
Just the way she stands. Please. Hey, you taste it.
Come and play, birdies.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'd be fun.
Godzilla's watching the office.
Except for that. There's 1. No, there's 2. 3 that are going That way. Does Godzilla eat calamari?
I don't know. It's big and fighty.
And goop. Oh, look, there's some goop right there.
It's finger goop.
I'm not sure I want it now. But it
It's
sounds
sticking out my
good.
finger.
Is it made of fingers?
It's made of gooey fingers, yes.
Ew. Soon, yes, it will most definitely be snack time. Come on, Godzilla, hurry up and get the last few handles. Just,
Hop on.
you know, hop on.
Hop on.
Go
Count
over there.
yourselves.
Yes. There is a very good reason we do not generally make so many rhytons all at once. We get a little punchy.
Don't want to just leave two of them.
And then there was, oh yes, it was a dog. It was a bull. We got a new rhyton order. So I've got to do another blank. Oh, goodness, this guy never had his. His ridge is finished. We've been roughed in. No, it's mine.
Nope, it's perfect.
No. Dislike that term. Yes. No human is perfect. Do not call people perfect. Because it gives them an unattainable goal.
It's also not nice. I feel red.
Not in a serious way.
I'm going to accept that and joking.
Yes. Those ones are wonderful.
Next. Perusals.
What?
From here.
Oh, from here next Godzilla. That's what the statement was. It's like, what? Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Don't worry, I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to
Oh,
the
yeah.
Godzilla.
Should I be worried? Just don't worry, I wasn't talking to you. I was just talking to Godzilla.
Well, come over here. It's time you get your handle. You have, your tutu trimmed. And your intestines, it's almost what it looks like on the inside.
You're eviscerating Godzilla? You're reaching your hand in and ripping out his intestines.
And only the ones that are sticking out.
How is it any better?
I don't know. No, it's really bad when you look at him from a certain angle. As I was moving, it almost looked like Cookie Monster.
See, it's both good for me. That's good enough for me. Or the more obscure one, don't eat the pictures.
No.
If you haven't seen No, don't need the pictures. Big Bird in the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Look it up. You can find it on YouTube.
It is funny.
Yes.
It's really funny if you're an art major.
Oh, it's hilarious. Because there are some seriously art major aimed jokes.
There's a lot of art history in it because well they're going to a museum. Then there's Oscar the Grouch.
Broken but beautiful. Cracked but okay. Oh, is it getting that cold, kitty, or am I just a staircase? Here, I know. Move the leg. There. Is this a sufficient laugh now? Hi. Oh, kiss the face. Nice tail.
No, it's the tail and the face.
Whoop.
Real heavy as
Sock puppet.
yes. You can give somebody a real sock with this and make a good impression.
Rhytons are not lightweight vessels. Next time we are out here, do you want to do Rhyton sculpting? Or
I prefer more plates.
okay, I can't sculpt with
Well, you could cut a whole bunch of pieces.
I could cut off a whole bunch of pieces, yes.
Yes. Because, I mean, there's not much to it. With the throwing the plates.
No. That's a sound effect.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to do one of many different things.
Yeah.
As well. Well, it makes it all of those sounds back to the
All of the sounds.
Good. I can like go through the futile effort of changing.
Made it even more difficult when they go around and move where the settings are. What?
It's a messenger and Facebook back.
Ah! Yay, Facebook is back.
Yay.
One. Two. Three. I think that was just
There.
Put it down, make it make noise. Ow. Stab the finger. The person messaging you is also apparently watching.
Yes.
I'm watching you answer.
It's gone.
Well, I'm not sure you need to type the response then, do you?
It was funny. As soon as I sat down, am I gonna be, no, oh good, there's 3 hands.
Oh, please,
right,
no.
no.
That's good when you lost one of the small ones because it was the one that cracked. We had to replace it. I'm like, oh no, I hope that doesn't throw off the count.
Yeah.
Luckily it did not. There was enough spares
Of the small ones.
of the small ones.
No, after this, they're just mediums. Let's see if those ones.
I sure as hell hope so.
Yeah, so do I.
Go with that one, you stupid little bugger. Yep, there's a messenger. Facebook was out from around 8 a.m. to 3:45. That's okay. Yep. Those done. That part done. Let's see.
This one more right. Yes. I don't have a handle of things. Ones that are big.
Yeah. There's 2 more that are finished sculpting, but they don't have necks yet.
So they're not ready to handle.
Nope.
What is good? No.
No, they can just sit.
They can just sit there. Because they'd be
No,
better
we'll
off
take it.
sitting like that. than-
Yes, then with necks attached. Yeah,
That'll be fine.
they can stay in their baggie. Also, we wait until after we get
Yes.
the cat. No, I was gonna say the cat writing and the bull writing to the point where they need necks as well. It would be 5. Like 10 writings again. But 10 is better than 16. Because we need one. I need more than one cat head. Cat head blank. Because cats. I don't think we have any kitties right now. Well, we have. I think we might still have the mixed cat and basically we have patterned cats. Those ones are still around, but the black kitties also.
So we need to make more black cats.
Yes. It's the black cat that we need for the order. We also specified rather than having any bear clay, we want the full thing glazed because they have textural issues.
That's fine.
Yeah, that is perfectly fine. Some people love the texture of bear clay, others do not. Others it grates on their nerves.
Yeah.
Or
It has an electric.
yeah, that's specifically the black clay.
I know.
Really?
It's, but the black and white together was okay.
Yeah, because that particular customer was very magnanimous, and it's like, and they were also interested in like, well, is it specific to the black clay?
Yeah.
So we had them go
But
around
they
touch.
like the
They like
glaze.
the look. They
At
like the
first,
look,
but
but they
just
couldn't.
stand the feel. It was good.
They
Oh, that's
eventually went with
terrible.
one of the black and white swirlies because
They kept it. They were just going to give it away. Just give it once.
yes.
Because it's my fault. And it's kind of like, oh. Either that or it was a gift or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember that
They
part.
got the black and white one because the white seemed to denature the sensation.
I know, that was kind of, whoa.
I'm still curious as to what creates that electric sensation.
That's
That
heard that from
buzzing.
more than one person.
Yeah.
It's not one person with strange skin chemistry.
No. It's a certain segment of the population.
Yeah.
In which case they don't feel like they're insane. They go, it's like zingy to the touch. And it's like, no, we've heard that from other people.
Not many, but
Yeah.
more than one. Maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Tops, but yeah. It's kind of like, no, it's a thing. And even if you're
It's a
the only
non-zero.
one,
Yes.
it's okay. Okay. Well, you know, you think you're crazy though. When
Yeah.
something like that happens.
It gives a weird texture reaction to something.
Yeah. Having weird allergies, it's kind of like, no, it's perfectly okay. Or sometimes people get it and they go, I thought I get used to it. The sensation
Never
would just
did.
go in it, never did, but
Probably maybe like 1 or 2% of people who touch it.
Yeah.
Possibly only like half a percentage.
it's just an interesting thing.
Yeah. Like, what's the chemistry behind this?
But why? Because it's
Yeah.
not just one person or
No.
someone come up with a reason why they like it or, you know.
Yeah.
No, it's,
I've watched people as they touch it and they just about flinch away. It's like,
it'd be usually somebody at Great Western.
yeah,
Here.
so it's a hot environment thing.
Yeah. Because I'm,
So
Great Western.
impart skin salts?
okay, I can't wear my copper bracelets there.
No.
Because
It's a desert thing.
yeah. Well, more than recently because they're just,
Pressing on nerves.
yeah. And this tech thing is, they're getting worn. One of them kept falling off and I go, fine. Let's stay on.
Fine, then stay off. Do I need to make you new bracelets? Or tighten those ones?
I think probably the new ones because they were
Yeah.
they were out.
What they do.
Well, they do. They just wear.
Yeah. You grind them away. In part it's the clay.
Yeah, it gets into the skin.
And the clay slowly grinds away metal in contact with the skin.
Well, copper isn't really hard metal. It's
No.
very durable. Took a lot more than great.
But you did it. And that was white gold,
That was my goal.
which of all the gold formulations out there is some of the hardest.
Yeah.
I wonder what the strength on the electrode is.
Just have those two things.
You okay?
It, so
Trying to get
it
away?
rolled backwards and rolled into my lap. I just did this so it didn't roll off my lap.
Yeah.
That's
Getting
that
before
happened
would be
before.
bad.
Yeah, it tends to be bad for the handle. Nothing else. It's all sorts of crap into it. You don't want that. You don't want that.
No.
Ooh, she jumped up straight onto the third shelf from the lower shelf.
Yes. She's getting more certain about jumping. For a while she was not certain. She did not cat particularly well. She climbed very well.
Yeah.
Sometimes up the sides of humans.
She's still not all that sure about getting from.
There we go.
That shelf can't fall
No, it really can't.
because it's wedged under another shelf. What you doing up there, Nix?
Are you looking for warmth? Is it cooling off down
And
here?
she's out here up there.
Sniffing. Girl, it's been days since we were out here last month.
Oh, I know. it's
Days.
horrible. Just horrible. Poor kitty. She was so.
Shame on you humans. You didn't go out to the shop. She does pout. go through the archive of videos on YouTube to be able to see Nara and her predecessors, and Desi, and the bumbling one.
Sure. Honora, who's Clay Cat number 1.
Yes. Nyx is Clay Cat 3. Okay, just have to use this one. Make little divisions between. Through. Just makes it look like they're separate pieces. Oh, eyes. Focus at distance, please.
Autofocus is working?
Oh, the autofocus on one eye wasn't working.
That's,
No.
must be getting old.
Ah, thank you. If I'm old, what do you?
Age. I'm not focused.
True. Is that the last one or is it the next to last? Because if it's the last one, I'm not picking up another one, I'm just closing the clay. Because we could go inside this. Go inside. Yes, the remaining 4 all have entrance. Yes. Just taking these, grouping them all nice and close together. Wrap them up with that's the piece of plastic. Yeah, there we go. Here, there. Wrap them up really well.
This one, place the lid, this one,
And no more pieces of plastics.
there. Put the two handles that are left away.
Yes, I need to make more handles.
Just 2 handles.
Well, at least they were spare. You didn't run out.
I didn't.
No. X closed. Scoop the chair in.